You're the one everyone relies on, the fixer, the achiever, the one who shows up at 110%, even when your tank is dangerously low. You're great at what you do. You set the standard. But lately, even with the wins, something's felt off. You're not just tired, you're drained. The spark that once drove you feels dim. You've tried pushing through again, but the old strategies aren't working. And if you're being honest, the success doesn't feel like success anymore. If that sounds familiar, I made this for you. I know what it's like. I built my career on being the dependable high performer until I burned out so hard it forced a complete reset. What I share in this video isn't about walking away from your ambitions. It's about learning how to thrive in a way that's sustainable, healthy, and still wildly successful. Because here's the truth: burnout is not a personal failure, it's a systemic issue that affects the best of us. According to Gallup, nearly 3 in 4 professionals experience burnout. The American Psychological Association associates it with long term workplace stress, and the World Health Organization categorizes it as an occupational phenomenon. The economic impact? Over $300 billion a year in lost productivity. But the real cost is personal: your energy, your health, your joy. The good news? Recovery is possible, not just possible, within reach. And today I'll walk you through 5 science backed practical steps designed for high achievers to recover from burnout and rediscover balance without losing your edge. Step 1: recognize and assess burnout. Awareness is your first tool. Burnout hides behind busy schedules, performance bonuses, and praise for going above and beyond. But just because you're functioning doesn't mean you're okay. The World Health Organization identifies 3 core components of burnout: exhaustion, physical and emotional depletion that no amount of sleep seems to fix; cynicism, mental distance from your work, irritability, and detachment from the purpose that once fueled you; reduced professional efficacy, feeling ineffective, like you're spinning your wheels even while working harder than ever. Take a moment and ask, where am I noticing these? Grab a notebook and write down recent examples. Awareness doesn't mean weakness, it means you're brave enough to stop pretending and start healing. Step 2: prioritize structured self care. Rest isn't a reward, it's a requirement. Sleep, nutrition, and movement aren't optional, they're foundational. High performers often treat them like optional settings on a high speed machine. But research consistently shows sleep deprivation alone decreases productivity, memory, and emotional regulation. You don't need a total life overhaul, you need intentional habits. Block 7 to 9 hours of sleep and protect it like your most important meeting. Choose whole foods and steady energy over caffeine and sugar crashes. Schedule short walks or gentle movement. Think recovery, not intensity. And for your nervous system, practical mindfulness. Try box breathing or the 5-4-3-2-1 method when you feel your stress peak. These evidence based tools calm your body's fight or flight response in real time. Step 3: set and enforce boundaries. Burnout often grows in the gaps between where your work ends and your personal life begins. Define your off hours. Close your laptop at a certain time. Turn off notifications. It's not about being unavailable, it's about being intentional. And practice saying no, not to everything, but to the things that don't align with your priorities or capacity. Boundaries are a skill. They protect your energy so you can do what you do best, at your best. Pro tip: don't just decline, reframe. Try, I'd love to support this, but I'm focused on X priority. Can we revisit it next quarter? That's strategic leadership. Step 4: integrate rest into your performance plan. We've been sold the myth that hustle equals value, but science shows peak performance requires cycles of rest. Redefine success. It's not about clocking the most hours, it's about creating the greatest impact with the least burnout. That means use all your vacation time, completely unplug, schedule recovery days after major projects, normalize mental health days without guilt. Also, find your opposite world, a hobby or space that activates a different part of your brain. Research shows this builds resilience and protects against burnout. It also reminds you that you're more than your job title. Step 5, seek support. You weren't meant to do this alone, and you don't have to. Find your people, mentors, peer groups, or trusted colleagues who can listen, reflect, and help you stay grounded. And when you're ready, invest in professional support. Coaches and therapists aren't luxuries, they're partners in your performance, helping you regain clarity, energy, and strategy. Many employers offer confidential EAP services or reach out to a burnout recovery coach who understands your world, like me. Burnout doesn't have to be your breaking point, it can be your turning point. Let's recap. Recognize what's really going on, prioritize recovery as a non negotiable, protect your energy with boundaries, redefine success and build in rest, reach out and get support. If this spoke to you, take the next step. Check out the free energy check assessment in the description. It only takes 2 minutes and it'll show you where you stand and what to do next. And if you're ready to talk to someone who gets it, schedule a 15-minute consultation with me. No pressure, no pitch, just clarity. Because burnout doesn't mean the end of your ambition. It means it's time to build a better way. Subscribe for more tools to help high performers like you win without burning out. And drop a comment. What's one change you're going to make this week? Let's build a better kind of success together.